What's going on YouTube? This is Pete on the back of the old 2018 Honda Goldwing. Just out for a nice ride during the global C word. Don't want to say it because I don't want YouTube to pull my video. Got to be careful of saying the C word these days. YouTube and Facebook will shut it down. But anyway, what I'm going to talk about is I put the update on the 2020 update on the bike, and just kind of give you my thoughts on it. Now, the navigation system got basically no upgrades. You got a little firmware upgrade, and that's about it. That's really all I can tell map-wise. When I went into the root file, it looked like there was really no updates at all. It looked like the map was from like 2018 from what it said in the file system. So really no updates there. Now, other updates they did do was the XM satellite. If you have that, it will help with the weak signal, so you get better reception with it, from what I understand. Some of the other upgrades were they did the Bluetooth, and that was, I think it went from 4.1 to 4.2 or something like that. What I investigated through the filing system. One thing I did notice, though, is a big upgrade when it comes to the connectivity. A lot of times, for some reason, my headset would drop if I turned the bike off, get gas, whatever, and then turn it back on. The Apple CarPlay wouldn't reinitialize if you have an iPhone. So you had, unfortunately, that going on. And also you had, it would just drop off frequently. And that seems to have gone away. Now I could turn the bike off, leave the iPhone connected, and then when you go into the program there, it just restarts automatically, which is quite nice, because before that didn't happen. It was just, you'd have to unplug the iPhone, plug the iPhone back in frequently. It didn't always happen, but it seems like that has been ironed out, so that's a plus for me, because I use the CarPlay all the time, so that makes it really nice. Some of the other things I noticed, though, when you go to the, when you turn the bike on, the wake-up screen and the close screen, when I was going through that file, I noticed that it's actually just a slideshow with a PNG file. So I got to thinking, maybe you can go in and customize that screen, to put your own graphics up. So I might play around with that at some point, just to see if it works. 'Cause that'd be kind of cool to have your own screen come up. I'm not sure how good a resolution it is on this screen to actually put a picture of your bike to pop up. But yeah, I'll give it a whirl one of these days. Some of the other things were, it had to do with the DCT transmission to make it a little bit more maneuverable at low speeds. It kind of changed the mapping of both bikes. So that's a plus for you guys to have the DCT. I have a 6-speed manual. But the other thing I noticed too is that sports mode seems to be a bit more peppy than it has in the past. I don't know if they just kind of remapped that sport mode a little bit to give it a little bit more power or a little bit more throttle response. You know, but I'm not sure. But it does feel snappier with that. They updated some of the apps in the file system when you go into the menu. Kind of looks a little nicer now. Yeah, you scroll through. So that is kind of nice. You can bring that up. It's telling me how to get home. Audio, all that other stuff is pretty much the same. It's not a huge update when it comes to the navigation system. I mean, which is, I think, one of the biggest gripes I see on the forums and stuff like that is, you know, the map system is terrible, you know, blah blah blah. But at least now you can put in, you know, more waypoints if you want and stuff like that. I really don't care about waypoints. I barely use the GPS as it is, unless I'm somewhere where I really don't know where I am. You know, when I'm going on a trip, I actually still prefer a paper map when you get somewhere, because then you can pull it out and you can actually see the roads. You know, when you look at Google Maps or Apple Maps, whatever you happen to use, yeah, you got to blow it up really far to see those smaller roads and the, you know, maybe the state roads and things like that. So I don't typically use the GPS for that function. I use it really for a point to point. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to ride from my house to, you know, Gatlinburg. You know, I use it for that because from where I live in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers area, to get up to like Tennessee and all that, I'm taking the freeway because I'd rather bust out a hard day on the freeway, get up to where I want to be, and then spend more time riding the mountains and stuff like that. So I use it really for that. But graphics wise, it's exactly the same. You know, but other than that, I mean, all in all, it's nice that they're able to do that now with the bike being, you know, 100% electronic. You know, that to me is a nice thing. You know, they can update the map system, they can update all that stuff, you know, which is nice, you know, either to get better gas mileage, better throttle response, you know, that's all the good thing in my book. I mean, I you know, but really that's about it. Just out for a nice ride, you know, my self-isolation bubble. Yeah, how are you guys dealing with this whole thing? You will get out and ride a little bit, you know. I know some states are have lunatics in charge, like in Michigan. You know, you know, it's Florida's a little bit different. You know, we're able to still go out. You know, you can't go anywhere, but you can at least go out, and that's a plus. You know, other than that, it's really about it on that thing. It's not the greatest upgrade. You know, you always hope for more when it comes to the navigation system in general. Anyway, because you're just trying for, it's like the twistiest roads in my area right here, and there's only two. Oh, that was fun. Now back to the boring road. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well with this whole thing. I mean, it's stressful, but that's why we have motorcycles, right? Just to get out there, you can ride them, you can work on them, you can just go look at it. Reduce that stress level. You know, just get out and feel the wind. Just nice, 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 nice. I do want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. I have hit the over the 1,000 mark, which is, you know, pretty amazing. You know, I mean, this channel I do for fun. I just babble on about motorcycles, specifically mostly the Goldwing, but I do have a BMW R1200R as well, so I enjoy riding that. But I just want to say thanks. You know, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. You know, click the subscribe button. Try to come up with some new content. You know. So, other than that, everybody stay safe. Be cool. And keep the wheels on the ground and look for those miles of smiles. We'll talk to you later.